Hello everyone, the NAS Blast here, back here yet again for episode 4 of Random Rankings, the Power Level series. A series where I go and spin a bunch of random characters on this wheel, and then go over here and rank them on this chart. And as you know, if you've seen the other 3 episodes, we do 15 characters at a time. So, let's get into it, man. Let's go ahead and spin these characters and see what we got this time. Mewtwo, decent choice. Heat Miser, alright. Wolverine, that's another comic book character that is going to be hard to rank. A brick, alright, nothing special, literally just a brick. Number 5, Meat Boy, hell yeah. Put this on the list probably in the first go around and took up until episode 4 to finally pull him. Wario. Oh, okay. Now this could be interpreted a few different ways. I think my intention, I don't know, maybe, okay, we are going to go with the Mario character. Avatar Aang, finally a strong combatant. Interesting to see where he goes on the tiers. Saitama, okay, now we're cooking. Avatar Aang and Saitama. Facehugger. Okay, a nasty one. Sonic. I think we got 4 left. Sheen from Jimmy Neutron. Dr. Phil. 2 more slots remaining. Who will be the lucky contestants? Jack Sparrow and General Grievous. A wombo combo for sure. Well, there you have it, boys. Those are the 15 characters for this episode. Now, as per the usual, I will go and fetch some JPEGs for him, and I'll meet you over the tier lists. Give me 1 second. Alright guys, I am back, and I have the characters. I have the images of all the characters I just rolled for. And, another good lineup we got. First of all, Dr. Phil. Now, Dr. Phil, he has a suppressed anger that sometimes bursts through the walls. He's stronger than he, leads on, but there is a strength in restraint as well. I'm gonna say he's on the level of like George Lopez. I think he has a deeper anger than George does. I think when the cards are on the table, Dr. Phil might wipe the floor with George. Next up is a little bit more difficult of a question to ask. Wolverine. Specifically, I'm going to say Hugh Jackman's Wolverine, because I've seen the movies. I'm not a huge comic book guy. I haven't really read too many comic books, but I'm more into the movie characters. The live action screening, like the live action Punisher show and whatnot. But Wolverine, he's pretty much invincible other than just there's a lot of shit that can't really kill him. Regeneration. Metal skeleton. I'm gonna say he's tough. He's got like animal instincts and whatnot. He can smell pretty good. I think that's one of his abilities. Super sniff. Harry Potter's getting demolished. Sub-Zero's probably gonna get demolished. Now, Scorpion and Wolverine, they got some things in common. Can't really kill them. They can't really stay dead. Unless, it's a specific movie or like very specific situations. But for the most part, you're not putting Wolverine down, and his main ability is just cut you to pieces. So nothing too magical or overpowered going on like the Force or a JoJo stand or Dragon Ball Z physics. He's just got claws, and he's super durable. So I think this, right between Scorpion and Sub-Zero, and the tough tier is where I will put Wolverine. Next up is a facehugger, just a normal facehugger from the Alien franchise. They have acid blood, so it's kind of hard to fuck with them. And they like to implant eggs into your stomach. I'm going to say a facehugger is probably stronger than Rudolph and Saul Goodman. Maybe, I don't know. I feel like Steve-O will give the facehugger a run for its money, though. I feel like that'd be a good stunt that Steve-O would like to do, is just a good old stunt for Jackass, put a facehugger around his neck and see how long he can withstand the eggs bursting from his stomach or his chest. So I think Steve-O will have the facehugger beat for sure. Wario is a fat, gassy plumber. Is he a plumber? Actually, I don't know. I know Mario and Luigi are plumbers. What is Wario? Maybe a mechanic, but he's also durable. He's got gassy, explosive fart bombs that he pulls out of his ass. Maybe he's on the same level as Shrek, I would say. Maybe War. Okay, yeah. Well, I don't know if Austin Powers. Austin Powers could probably beat him. He's beat characters like Wario, like Fat Bastard. And when it comes to a gun, I think most characters with a gun could probably kill Wario. I'll say he's stronger than Neo Cortex. He's in decent tier, above Neo Cortex, below the Land Shark, Ronald McDonald, and Austin Powers. Now, Mewtwo is a different story. Mewtwo is a legendary Pokemon. He's got psychic abilities that pretty much rivals the Force, honestly, if I would have to say. He might be up here with Luke Skywalker. Maybe a little bit below Luke, because Luke does have a laser sword. They could, you know. But mind powers are pretty strong. Telepathy, I forgot which one is the one where you move objects. There's a difference between the one that moves objects and the one that reads minds, but he can do both. So, pretty powerful. A little bit below Luke Skywalker and Merle Ambrose. Sheen from Jimmy Neutron is a dumbass kid, and Saul Goodman could probably defeat him. He's probably up down here with Squidward. I feel like Squidward is probably a little bit more durable, I would say. So, sorry, Sheen. I never saw the Planet Sheen show. I don't know what he does in space when he's like his own main character. I just know him from the Jimmy Neutron show. And in that show, he wasn't very powerful until, you know, Jimmy Neutron did that one thing that gave him a big-ass brain. But minus that, base Sheen, not too powerful, insect level. Meat Boy is all defense, really. No attack. You can kill him, and pretty much anything can kill him, but the thing is, he comes back, always. Super Meat Boy cannot be killed. Infinite lives. He just goes to hell and comes right back, like Scorpion, except he's missing all the offensive capabilities that Scorpion possesses. Meat Boy is just straight up meat, no attack, just a punching bag, really. So his ability, honestly, he's on the same level as Steve-O, I would say. Just cause you can't, he's like super durable. He's more durable than Steve-O for sure, but Steve-O, you know, if you actually put him down, I don't think he's coming back. So for now, he's gonna go right there. Jack Sparrow, one of the best pirates to ever live. He is an expert swordsman. He fucking fights Davy Jones on a mast in the middle of a typhoon or some shit. Like, it's insane. His combat skills are very good, and not something to just throw under the rug. So I'm gonna say that he's probably stronger than Tomb Raider. Actually, I'll put him right here above Spyro. He's super good at swordplay, and I guess shooting. I mean, he's only shot like a gun a few times in the series that I'm aware of. I don't know how well his aim is, but... And he can do all this while super drunk, too. Like, straight up blasted. Jack Sparrow is definitely a force to be reckoned with. Now we got a Brick. Now, a Brick is pretty strong, and I'd say it's stronger than... Like, you're probably knocking Saul Goodman out with it. Saul Goodman has literally zero offensive capabilities and very little defense, too. Sorry, Saul. I mean, people like... George Lopez and Dr. Phil, I feel like, have a lot more stats placed in the attack tree than Saul Goodman does. But a Brick is more durable than I would say Plank is. And Rudolph might be able to survive getting hit with the Brick. So, that's all I'm going to say about that. My Brick is low human tier. Now we got Aang. Avatar Aang from The Last Airbender. He's got all his abilities, super juiced, on water bending, earth bending, air and fire bending. All that shiz going on. I'm gonna say powerful. Honestly, is he more powerful than Darth Sidious, though? This is the true question. I think he's more powerful than Optimus Prime. I'm talking full Avatar juiced Aang at the end of the original show, when he's fighting the Fire Lord or whatever. He is pretty powerful, and he can take away the abilities of other people. I'm gonna say that's one of his powers. I know it's strictly bending, but I mean, who's to say he can't do that shit to, like, Sub-Zero? Take away his cryomancy. I don't see why not. He's got spirit bending. He might be more powerful than Darth Sidious, I would say. Superman, the Hulk, and these characters, I don't know, though. They might have him beat. I don't think if he threw a rock at Superman, I don't think it's going to do much damage. And I don't think he's going to be able to take away an ability like that. I'm going to say it's more like elemental abilities, alright? Not stand abilities and shit like that, but just elemental stuff like cryo stuff like Sub-Zero, fire bending, stuff that's along those lines. Next up we got Toad from the Super Mario franchise. He's pretty weak. Saul Goodman might have him beat. I mean, mind you, there are those games where Toad pretty much acts like Mario, where he's like jumping around and getting power-ups and stuff. But I'd say those are specialty Toads. Normal base Toad isn't doing shit. So sorry, Toad, insect tier. At least you're stronger than the Lorax in my book. Sonic is a speedster, and when it comes to speedsters, they're really hard to rank because it's like, how fast exactly do they go? Flash is a speedster, and he can run so fast he can go back in time. Can Sonic do that? I don't know. I have no idea. He can't swim, and he can only survive getting hit like twice. So I'm gonna say that he's probably like, just because super speed is like such an OP ability that gets like overlooked a lot of the times. In all reality, super speed is almost like omnipotent levels. Like, of course his defense isn't good, but he can run so fast. Like that one scene from like one of the X-Men movies with Quicksilver, where he runs so fast that everything is in slow motion. It's pretty much a lower tier time stop, except it's almost like infinite until you just run out of stamina. So for now, I'm just gonna put him above or under Mewtwo right here, in powerful tier. Another Star Wars character, General Grievous. He does not have the Force, but he does have 4 arms. And he's like a cyborg. He can like crawl around like a spider. 4 lightsabers. He's been trained in the arts by Count Dooku. Honestly, he's probably going to be up here. He's probably annihilating Harry Potter, let's be real. And Splinter. Is he going to fuck up Sub-Zero though? Probably. Is a lightsaber strong enough to pierce the metal that's in Wolverine? Because isn't that like the strongest metal in the fucking Marvel universe? I'm going to say that General Grievous is going to go right here. He's going to cut through Sub-Zero and his ice bullshit like butter, though. General Grievous, everyone. Give him a round of applause. Next up is Heat Miser. He's got fire abilities, but he's a short, fat fuck. And he can melt stuff. I don't think his fire abilities is even that great. He's fire resistant. He lives like in a volcano or some shit, and he just melts stuff. So although he is like a deity, I think like almost a god. I mean, he's on this level of like Mother Nature, right? Is Harry Potter gonna beat him? Heat Miser, I'm gonna say he's right here. He's got like abilities, he's got power, but like skill, I feel like most of these characters could probably outsmart him or just straight up beat him up in a battle. Like, I don't think we've seen him in a fight. He could probably like throw little torches out there. I don't know. Heat Miser is very debatable. I mean, he is like a global threat, I guess. Technically, he can control the global warming, but all in all, I mean, I don't think that's really messing too many people up. If anything, it's like, oh, now it's 90 degrees outside. Whoopee. And then you just put a bullet in his head, he's dead, right? Heat Miser. Tough. Bottom tier tough. And then Saitama. Saitama is probably one of the hardest characters to rank, just because he is pure, like, untapped potential. Like, we've never seen him actually go all out. Every time there's an enemy, he beats him in one punch. That's what he is. He is the one punch man. I've read the manga, if you could believe it, and he does some pretty crazy shit in there. We have yet to see if he's like galactic level. I mean, he's definitely planetary for sure. So for now, I'm gonna put him in this. I mean, honestly, never mind. I'm gonna put him up here in godly. He could be on the same level as Goku for all we know. I mean, he wasn't really stressing too much when he did fight planetary levels. 1 or 2 serious punches pretty much put him down, but we never really see him go out and get angry or anything like that. We still don't know the level of his threat. So for now, we're gonna put him up here in godly with Goku. The thing is, we have seen Goku's potential, and it's way more potential than we've seen Saitama let out. Until the day we see him go all out, for now, he's gonna go below Goku. And I think that's gonna do it for about, this episode, episode 4. The tier list is expanding. It's getting broader, bigger, and just more insane with a huge variety of characters. Can't wait to see what episode 5 has in store for us. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this and want to see more of this type of content or these tier lists, let me know in the comments, and definitely let me know which of these characters I definitely got wrong and where they should really go if you believe that I messed up somewhere. But anyways, I hope you guys have a nasty night, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.